What is the difference between animate and inanimate nature? I think the answer, as usual, is quite simple. The difference is in the attitude towards entropy. Entropy ever increases in animate and nature, and the animate nature has the feature to use the gradient of increasing entropy in order to create some sort of decreasing entropy. So, in simple words, in animate nature, it increases chaos, and animate nature creates the order, despite of the general trend of universe to chaos. Evolution of life and all of what life does is the process of creating order. In my opinion, it happens like this. There are a lot of quantum mechanical processes. Every process is absolutely random. Which process or sum of processes leads to more order adds up to animate nature. Other processes are inanimate. Once there was the Big Bang, as many scientists believe. It can be viewed as the start of evolution, both animate and inanimate nature. Processes like formation stars of first generation, first galaxies, and then the second, the third generation stars led to formation of our solar system and Earth. Due to the elements once formed in the supernovas and good conditions on Earth, it was possible to form initial forms of life. Then life became more and more complex, and now we have humans and humanity as the most complex life form. As I said in the previous video, every particular quantum mechanical process might be seen as a sum of all possible variants described by a wave function of at the start of the process, and then the agreement of all parts of the universe around that happened under the particular variant of possibilities, which we can call and agreed to call the basic element of consciousness. So, the basis of consciousness is quite close to the notion of decoherence. The difference is mainly in the philosophical approach. So, we can consider our human evolution as evolution of consciousness from the Big Bang to our complexity. Such idea immediately gives us a particular application. We can understand the proper way of our own behavior as a human individual and as humanity as a whole. The more order we create, the closer to progress, the better we're at being alive and animate. The more we allow entropy and chaos do their work, the worse we as a life form. I suppose the complexity of human consciousness might be explained by another physical phenomenon, quantum entanglement. In the basic element of consciousness, there is only kind of one bit of information, despite of all the sum of information forming it. More information realized may be due to many points of space-time entangled in one kind of field of consciousness. During the evolution of nervous systems, there was found the mechanism of building such brains which can create the verb of quantum entangled points, and can realize much more information than just the basic element of consciousness. It gave animate nature more order, more complexity, and the ability to understand more and more complex notions. Otherwise, I can't explain the enormous sum of information realizing every specific time by myself. I feel that I exist. I feel warm of the air of my room. I hear a lot of sounds around. I see a lot of pixels of visual information, etc. All that happens at the same precise time for my consciousness and realized at the same specific time, I suppose, due to the web of entangled points. I don't know if that is the same mechanism which was described by Roger Penrose, but I believe that quantum entanglement has a huge role in our consciousness.